Hi, I'm Mears, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the sub function on the Roland TD17 Drum Module. The sub function enables you to add an additional sound to a pad, so you layer the sounds to either a pad or a zone on the pad. You can also have a different sound come in at a certain velocity, i.e. how hard you hit the pad, and you can also configure it so that the sound switches completely the harder you hit the pad. Now there are four kind of aspects to the sub function. You can mix the sound, i.e. you have the original sound and the additional sound playing together. You have fade 1, where the sound comes in again the harder you hit the pad, so you can set the velocity so it only triggers that sound when you hit at a certain velocity. Fade 2 I'm a bit confused by, because it's supposed to fade in a sound underneath the existing sound, but for me I can't find a practical application for that. But then you've got the switch, and that to me it can be very useful, because you can actually switch and change a sound completely from one sound to another depending on how hard you hit the pad. So here's how you use the sub function. If you want to ensure you don't affect any of the preset kits on the TD17 Drum Module, I recommend you copy one of the preset kits, and to do that you go to the kit you'd like to copy. For the purposes of this video I'll use number 11 Studio Live Room. Press Other and come down to Copy, and then it will ask you here where you would like to copy it to. Now, I've already got a user kit in 51, so there's 50 preset kits, and in 51 you can see I've got first user kit there, so I'm going to save it into number 52, and there we have the kit copied. And then you can experiment with the sounds on that kit without affecting your number 11 kit. So 11 is still here, look. And then if you come to 52, you'll see or hear the sounds are the same. To use the sub function with your new user kit selected, press Assign, and then select the pad by hitting it. So I'm going to hit the hi-hats, and you'll see it changes up here. There's the hi-hat rim, hi-hat head. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the sub function. See here it says sub. Press that button. Turn the sub on. And then up here I'm going to go to the percussion within the TD17 module. Then if you come down, you can then select one of the percussive sounds within the percussion category. So I'm going to come to tambourine 1. So now when I hit the head of the hi-hat, I get the tambourine and the hi-hat, because it's currently by default on mix. If I only wanted the tambourine to trigger when I hit the pad at a certain velocity, I need to change the layer type to fade 1, and then I need to find the fade point that's suitable for me. So I come down here. So at the moment, hitting the pad normally, I'm getting both. So what I want to do is increase that. Now I know by experimentation that I want it up to about 100. So you can see it's changed to 100 there. So now when I hit the hi-hat normally, you'll just get the hi-hat. Harder, the tambourine comes in. Now if I wanted the tambourine to be a bit louder, come down here, and I can change that. So I'm just going to make this an obvious increase for you. Okay, so now again I hit the hi-hat head normally, I just get the hi-hat. When I hit it harder, that's when I get the tambourine come in. So if I was playing it rhythmically, you can hear the difference. So that's how you can assign an alternative sound, mix it or fade it in with an existing pad. Now I'm going to show you how to change the snare sound completely depending on how hard you hit the snare. So to start, you select the snare by hitting it. You'll see it change up here. And then I'm going to come across to the sound effects, turn sub on. So now if I hit the snare, you'll hear the clap as well. But now I'm going to change the layer type. I'm going to change that to switch. Then I'm going to change the fade point. Again, I'm going to change this up to about 100. So when I hit the snare normally, just get the snare sound. But now when I hit it harder, I get the hand clap. So that means you have the capability of then changing the sound completely. So you can play a normal rhythm with a snare sound, and then at a certain break in the song, you can just change over to hand claps without any fiddling around or complicated maneuvers on your part. Now you can also use flams to use a snare and a hand clap. And that is how you use the sub function on the Roland TD17 Drum Module. I hope you found this video helpful and that you can now find creative ways of using the sub function on your Roland TD17 Drum Module. Please check out my other videos if you haven't already. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up underneath. If you can subscribe to my channel, that would be fantastic. If you have any questions, please leave them in a comment below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. And for now, thanks for watching. Happy drumming.